Yo, microphone check, microphone check.
Yo, what it do? It's Vincent,
Yeah,
formerly known as VMAC,
VMAC Vincent.
depending what era you knew me in.
Depending on depending on where he was at in life when he
You
met
feel
you.
me?
yo. So speaking to the mic,
We out here, we got a couple peeps in the background. Much love, Pops, Beef McLeaf, you already know.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, he's with me. One of them is with me.
Yeah, facts. Yo, so welcome to another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. You feel me? My new podcast. And I got my buddy in the building, Vincent. You feel me? VMAC.
Hello, world.
A lot of different names and aliases, but a good friend of mine. I've known you for quite some time now.
Oh, yeah.
And I came out here on a
Years.
trip. You feel me? Help my buddy out with this operation you got going on.
Oh, by the way, I just tallied up the total.
Ooh.
It's like 17 and some change, or just shy of 4 P's.
Ooh.
That's like
Ooh.
shrimmaholic right there. That's unheard of.
We'll
my
get
boy.
into
I'm
that.
letting
We'll
you
get
know
into
right now.
that. We'll get into that right now. But basically, for people that don't know who you are and what you do, can you just explain a little bit and touch on that as much as you know you're willing to give?
Yeah, of course. First and foremost, I'm a dad, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Shout out to all the
my
dads.
little baby, she ain't so little no more, but second of all, I basically I'm just out here fucking making my dreams come to life, man. We do a lot of different shit,
A lot of different things. One thing about you is you have a green thumb.
Oh yeah.
If you can tell, you got a green thumb.
Thanks, brother.
And it comes with a passion from what I've seen. You feel me? Kind of being like outside looking in, kind of coming over here. Because I'm not too familiar in this world. You know what I'm saying? But from someone outside looking in, you love what you do and you know what you're doing. And you're knowledgeable about the things that you do.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Fucking growing, I just always loved it, bro. I can remember the first time. Fuck, your boy didn't even like vegetables, bro. But when my parents fucking planted a vegetable garden, I was all about it.
Yeah.
Didn't even like carrots yet. Just liked watching the motherfuckers grow, watering them, digging the holes up. You know what I mean?
Since you were a kid, huh?
Yeah, that must have been like 4th grade.
Wow. 4th grade, you literally growing things.
Yeah, shout out Stanfield, Arizona. Was good.
Oh, from Stanfield, huh? Wow. That's dope. That's dope. Out in Stanfield.
Stanfield,
What was the
baby.
vibes out there when you were kind of growing up for you?
You know what? That's a good question, man, because anyone that knows Stanfield knows it's puro paisas allá in Stanfield. You know?
Facts.
So, actually...
Arizona's just got a lot of Mexicans.
Word. But, and Indian, Native Americans.
Native
for
Americans.
Sure. But,
not the Indian.
fuck, during that time, bro, honestly, at Stanfield School, I gained my respect on the basketball court, bro. Believe it or not.
Fire. You was on the court killing it.
I was only in 4th grade, but I was hustling. I was getting it. My whole shit, I got long-ass arms, so I'll block your shit and just be like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit. That was like the best shit you could do in 4th grade is block a nigga's shot.
That was probably the coolest thing, huh?
Bruh,
Get out of here.
You were on 10.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know? Not in my house, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stunning.
So, but you were young and you were literally growing what type of vegetables?
Oh, shit.
Or
There
what
was
did they have in the
carrots,
garden?
Tomatoes. There was corn. We even planted like a pomegranate bush.
Wow.
Just an assortment of shit.
My uncle had one growing up, so it was nice to go over there and pick some off the tree sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it was open them up and just eat. That was fire. That's super cool. That's super
the
cool.
Pomegranates are messy, man, but
It stains everything.
yeah, you gotta be careful, you know.
That's a fact.
It's
That's
a
a
little
fact.
process to get them seeds out, but
So,
it's worth it.
kind of fast forward from then to now, how much have you learned? And how did that inspire and transpire into you doing what you do now?
Bro, one of the only books I've read on my own, not in school, from cover to cover was Jorge Cervantes' Growing Encyclopedia.
That's the book at the crib, right?
Right.
Fire.
My boy Joseph just bought that. Shout out, Joseph.
Shout out Joseph. Good guy. Hey, shout him out for real.
I love that guy.
Yo, so the book from beginning to end, you were really
cover to
focusing.
Cover, bro. I was fucking enthusiastic.
Yeah. Tight.
And then, so, I mean, just really picking up, you know, listening to people. I'm really good at, like, hearing knowledge and spotting it out, you know, and just really soaking it up. I'm not one of those guys who, like, thinks I know everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even this many years into it, I'm still learning, you know? It's all a process.
Yeah. I think when someone feels as if they know everything, they've capped themselves at learning.
Oh, major cap, bro.
Yeah.
You don't... Aristotle said that, which is the philosopher from the Greek days, Aristotle. He said, I'm a wise man because I admit I know nothing. So if you really think about that, that's some deep shit.
That's some deep shit.
He was probably one of the smartest. I mean, we still study this man to this day.
To this day, those words are still... Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
So it's like the more you can open your ears up and just kind of close your mouth, it sounds harsh, but the more you learn.
No, that's true. Some
You know
people
what I'm
just
saying?
need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Sometimes, you know. And growing up, I had to learn the hard way sometimes. Me, myself,
me too,
my person,
man,
you know.
Me too.
Hard-headed
Shout out
sometimes.
learning the hard way, baby.
Hey, it's okay. No matter how you learn. Doesn't matter how many times somebody tells you. You got to go through it sometimes to really.
Shit, I was 18 years old thinking by 19 I was going to have all of this.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 30 now, so.
And when's your birthday?
December 12th.
So that's,
gang.
Wow. It's
Let's
coming
go.
up.
Yeah.
Big 30. Well, happy early birthday.
Thanks,
You feel me?
Oh, man.
More life, more everything. You feel me?
I already know.
Yeah. So, with learning everything that you learned, what are some hard lessons in this industry that you've learned?
Well, man, for those who want to be growers and whatnot, you got to understand there's so much work involved, bro. I'm talking day in, day out, 7 days, not 5 days, not 40 hours a week. I'm talking every morning you wake up, these bitches need water. Before you go to sleep, you got to make sure they're good. You got to make sure your shit's good. You got to get your mixture down. You got to know how your support system works. Just all of it. If you're doing outside, you got to watch for the weather. If you're doing inside, you got to make sure your equipment's clean, functioning properly. You know what I mean? You know, it's really a lot. It really goes in depth.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking hours of work. But, I mean, the crucial thing is, bro, people don't understand. It's like every step is crucial, bro.
Yeah.
If you mess up one step, bro, you could grow the killest shit. I'm talking on the plant. This shit looks amazing, you know? And you don't dry it properly, you don't cure it properly, that shit will be trash, my boy. Like, and that's rough.
From 100 to 0 real quick, or 20
overnight.
Oh, wow. That'll crush your spirit.
Oh, bro, it's.
You've been there.
Oh yeah.
Crush your fucking spirit. Be like, damn, put all this hard work and fucked up.
Bro, I wish I had pictures, but. My first grow I tried to do was a little 2-liter, and that shit was so janky, bro. Like, that shit was not going to work, you know?
Looking back at it now.
But I tried it.
But at the time, it seemed like a great idea, right?
Yeah, and I tried it. It was going good. And then I had my newts up to 2 teaspoons a gallon, which is real high. But I went from veg to the bloom.
So 2 teaspoons a gallon is bad of whatever you're mixing in there.
No, but you got to gradually work up to the maximum, you feel me?
Oh.
And so I was at the maximum in the veg stage.
Oh.
But then when you turn to the bloom, you got to work that back up too, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I just straight went for the max, you know?
Yeah.
And I came back the day later, bro.
Guns blazing, everything, giving it all. And what?
Bro, my shit went from this to this.
No, like, sad.
Overnight, bro. That shit was brown.
So what happened?
No
exactly?
green or nothing.
What happened then? What caused it to?
Well, what happens is the grow newts are like high in nitrogen, you know. But then when you flip to the bloom, those are high in phosphorus.
Okay.
So I just gave it a shitload of phosphorus. So I told you I was at 2 teaspoons. I should have been at a half a teaspoon.
Oh, wow.
So,
work your way up to.
Exactly. So it's like.
And that could be weeks. Or days.
It depends. Like, you got to know what you're looking for. Like, your plants will let you know when to.
It's definitely a connection between you and these, because they're living beings, too. They're like.
Right, and they talk. I mean, they'll let you know. They show signs, so you have to be able to know what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So if there's like a deficiency, you know, they'll turn different colors or whatever. Or if there's like not enough water, they'll start drooping, obviously. But then if you're doing inside, if they'll droop, like, okay, it has to do with like CO2 levels. Like if your CO2 levels, if you're running like a sealed room, and your CO2 isn't high enough, it'll also droop. So it'll look like it needs water. But see, that's when you have to know as the grower, like, what the problem actually is.
Yeah, because you can be overwatering where it's not. That's not what it needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And overwatering is probably, like, the biggest problem that people have because they don't really need water every day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a lot, you know? It's been, like, fucking... It's been easily like 10 years.
Yeah.
Since you know what I mean?
Yeah, fire. So we currently are in California. Hey, yo, how numbers running on there to the bottom left? Yeah. Okay. What are we at? Oh, dope. Okay, cool. That's good.
Sorry, man.
No, you good. I know you busy. I just want to say thank you for sitting down and actually doing this with me. You feel me?
Man, thanks for having me, dog. This is
no,
real
thank
tight.
you for having me. Hey. I'm a visitor in Europe. Currently, we are in California.
Baco, baby, 661.
Where,
what it do? Southwest.
It is legal to grow marijuana. AZ, it's legal out there, too. You can grow if you're a resident out there. And I haven't grown anything yet because I don't have a green thumb myself. But... So
Don't worry, I'll hook you up, dog. You know, we'll FaceTime whenever, dog. I got you.
I appreciate that. When I have more time and ready to commit, because I've seen what it takes.
Exactly.
And I'm, just a bit,
That's right.
I don't,
That's
not
respect.
Everything, but I can't just jump into this shit. listen, but I appreciate
slow,
you.
know?
Exactly, exactly. I'll start one plant, just some, because I think it's beautiful, like that connection. I'm sure that's part of what makes you such a peaceful person. And cool in your ways, you feel me? Because I feel like you're a chill person. You're a good person.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, much love.
Yeah. Of course.
No, it does, bro. I wake up and I have something to do every day. Like, they low-key need me. And, when you fucking do good things with your plants, like, they'll show you, They'll show you their
when you
appreciation.
Care. Yeah.
Just by their growing habits and how happy they are. I mean... Obviously, you could see, like, these aren't drooping or nothing like that. They're reaching up. They're getting healthy.
They're really nice, green and frosty. Yeah.
Hey, I just want everyone to know, though, these right here, these were my extras. You should have saw my 7-footers back here. We just cut those down, like, 2 weeks ago.
Fire.
You know what I mean? But these are doing good, too.
These are the little guys. We gave you the light, give you the light work today on the podcast because we didn't want to show everything off. But
yeah, that's real.
Just to let you know that, my guys out
taste.
Here. Yeah. So in Cali, how many plants can you have legally?
I'm glad you asked that, dude, because in California it says, I believe Proposition 215, if I'm not mistaken, it says any California residents can grow 12 plants per parcel of land. So it's not like if we live together, you could have 12, I could have 12. It's per parcel of land.
Exactly.
That's with no permit, no nothing.
Okay.
But then the state gives sovereignty to each county to create their own laws.
Okay.
So down in, let's say, Riverside County, you could have fucking huge grows. You could have a small, medium, a large grow. You could do a lot more.
Yeah.
Right here in Bakersfield, they're kind of, they don't like it. They don't want it. They don't want none of it.
Yeah.
So out here, it's a little bit different.
It's a little more restricted.
It's much more restricted, but then it's kind of weird, but that kind of allows the black market to thrive,
Right. Well, of course. wherever things are not allowed, they're gonna be
that's
either
where
way.
I live.
That's interesting. It's interesting you say that.
I live in the gray area.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the black shit.
Yeah.
Black web, black market.
No. It's a whole nother world.
I'm in the gray area.
In a whole nother
Shout
world.
out 2 Chainz. You heard that song, Gray Area by 2 Chainz?
No, maybe I have, but right now I'm not
shit.
thinking about it.
That's just my vibe.
Yeah. Fire. Shout out 2 Chainz.
Hell yeah.
Shout out 2 Chainz. So
Kitty boy.
So for any people that are like me that are maybe interested in it, well, not me, like other people that are really interested in it and really want to invest themselves into this, what are some like words of inspiration or some tips you can give to them?
Just make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure you know the bottom line, you feel me? Because you're going to end up spending more money than you think. Just make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed, man, you know? And
be on your shit, yeah.
You could assure that by hitting your boy up for some consulting, you know what I'm saying? Because I won't leave you hanging, but it comes with a fee, you know what I mean?
Hey, Vincent, consulting, I love that. That's dope because taking your vision to the next level.
Exactly.
And your skills to the next level. And essentially, I feel like we're all looking to grow.
Yeah, because you got to know what your skills are, your skill set, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
It expands more than just these plants, you know what I mean? It expands. There's numerous applications for this stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just marijuana. You
exactly.
know what I mean? You could grow
learning skills,
all kinds of shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see that you're always thinking ahead. You're always thinking like bigger. And I love that about you. You were explaining to me about some hydroponics.
Oh shit!
You know about the fish.
It was the aquaponics.
Aquaponics. Now, and it's a trip because my phone and everything trips me out, and I know like it's crazy it's connected because we've been talking about it for maybe like a day or two.
Right.
Then on my feed of social media, all of a sudden,
shut up.
I got these fish in these things in someone's kitchen with these little plants.
Let's fucking go.
And I was like, damn. Vincent was just talking about this. Like what?
It's that new wave.
No, it's definitely that new wave, and it's dope. It sounds crazy. So explain a little bit about that and what that's about, and how you might be interested in fucking with something like that.
Fuck, where do I begin? So aquaponics, it actually does use hydroponics in its setup.
Okay.
Okay, so let me give you some little groundwork real quick. So there's fisheries where they sustainably grow fish or whatever.
Okay.
But these fish, they secrete, they shit, they piss, whatever, and that creates high levels of ammonia within their tank. So this ammonia needs to be flushed out, which unfortunately they usually throw it in lakes, rivers, ponds, thus polluting said lake, river, or pond.
Right.
Same with hydroponic grows. The water that's in there, periodically you need to change it out because the levels of fertilizer become so high that it could get toxic. Again, you're pumping that down the drain, which is leading to some sort of waterway.
Yeah.
So very bad, So this aquaponics setup is fucking brilliant, bro. They're taking the ammonia from the fish, and what's really dope is there's like a biological process happening. There's nitriles and nitrates or some shit like that you add in the water, and these enzymes take the ammonia as you flush the water from the pump. They're in the system, so they take the ammonia.
Talking to Mike.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
They take the ammonia from the fish waste, and they do their thing, which turns it into nitrates for the plants.
Okay.
So did you have a question?
No. I'm listening.
All right, my bad. It's a big process.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to keep up with it, and
I'm
there.
Nitrates come down into your hydroponic vegetable garden. You could grow whatever, flowers, veggies, whatever, and the roots actually eat up or clean out, or if you will, the nitrates out of the water. It then turns it back to H2O, pure water, that goes back into the fish tank, ready to do it all over again.
It's its own ecosystem.
Exactly, and you don't even need like you use like 90% less water than traditional farming.
Wow.
Yeah, which is huge. Like, there's been lots of droughts and shit like this, you know.
Right. The water crisis.
There's a lot of crap going into our water, like, which is contaminating, like, our fish, our food. Fishes are being, like, overfished or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So something like an aquaponics setup is, like, really dope because you just kind of...
It's really forward thinking.
Yeah, you do not get more organic than that, bro. I mean... And if people know, like, let's say you hit up a farmer's market and they know, bro, they'll love it, bro. People are all about that sustaining, that self-sustaining type of setups, you know, especially with droughts and shit like that, you know? Yeah. Especially with all the heavy metals and the bug sprays that they're spraying on all that food you're getting from, you know, Walmart or whatever.
Pesticides, a bunch of bullshit.
Hella pesticides, and then they're just fucking up the dirt, which in turn is... It's just this whole horrible-ass cycle, bro.
How do you feel about that? Like, being, you know, kind of, you know, growing and being self-sustainable yourself, seeing them do that to our food. How does that make you feel when you know the process?
You know, I realize that they have more problems than I could probably comprehend in trying to feed everyone.
Facts.
But I mean, the facts are it's fucking up our soil. It's fucking people up. You know, you think you're eating like this delicious tomato or whatever, but really that tomato is really not even doing anything positive for your body because it has all these metals in it. It has these pesticides, preservatives. That's a huge one.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's keep it from going bad for days and... Like,
especially like a lot of these farms, they'll be from Mexico or from, you know, just wherever, bro. So they have to preserve that shit, or they pick it when it's not ripe. So now you're not even getting like the real nutrients out of your food, you know?
Right.
So it's like,
and I feel like some of that intention is put into that food, just like you were talking about earlier, how your plants feel you and they go off your vibes.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
A lot of that negative energy is going into the food sometimes, especially with like some of the livestock.
I was just gonna say that shit with like the cows, how they slaughter them and shit. They say that all those hormones are literally in the meat that you're eating. So for some reason or other, you had like a badass dream that night, or like just whatever, you felt panicked or you felt however, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we don't even really realize that
transfer of energy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, that shit's real.
100%. I agree with you. That's why, you know, myself, I don't partake in...
And I respect that, bro.
It's been years now.
It's been years. You stayed solid with that. That's
since
tight.
2015. The last time... And it's crazy. The last time I had a piece of meat, or that I dug into my social media and was like, I posted a plate of my food. 2015, I was in Bakersfield.
Oh shit!
Eating at the steakhouse. I forgot what steakhouse it was. I was out here on some.
2015.
I was here on some whole other shit. Like,
okay.
I wasn't here with you. I was here on some Bakersfield on some whole other shit. But I was at that steakhouse and I.
What you were doing? Picking the grapes?
Nah, I wasn't picking no grapes. Nah, I came out here for a day, for a little day trip, little training thing or whatever, and stayed at the DoubleTree.
Oh, you had you a little Latina mommy with a big booty?
I was looking at the time. I was young. I was looking. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I got this room out here. I'm trying to wild. But listen, that was just me young. But check this out. Yeah, so that was the last time I found a picture of me flexing some, a steak.
Oh, shit.
And it was at the steakhouse right there, right by, I forgot what it is. And it's crazy that it was here in Bakersfield. I remember that photo because I remember that time and eating, and it was a whole thing. But yeah, a lot of that shit
comes full circle, man.
But I've been talking to you and a couple other people about being interested in hunting or actually slaughtering something myself, killing. Oh, okay. Slaughter sounds a little crazy, but
yeah, it does. It's a little barbaric.
Yeah, it sounds barbaric, but I want to do something like that so I can connect with my food, and I'll eat a piece of meat. I'll eat something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's gonna affect my body. I don't know how because it's been so long, but I'm interested. Because I got to experience it in my life.
Yeah.
It's very spiritual for me, so.
Shit, if anything, I'd say fucking start with some fishing, bro.
Fishing's
dope. You're out there on that water. You're hearing the noises and everything. And I mean, a fish, that's not too much meat. So if you know,
Yeah, very light.
can't do it or whatever,
Yeah, I fuck with
just
that. No,
shoot me
that's
the other
that's
half of the
interesting.
fish, Nah, no disrespect, though. I really appreciate the fact that you staying strong about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just it's a huge problem, and when I first started, it wasn't for that reason. But getting informed and getting more in tune, I just got really connected and really in tune to the point where I was like, damn, I can't do that. I can't go back. I can't go back to being the old little fucked up self. You feel me?
Right.
Making little shit decisions.
Gotta loosen up. I'm too serious sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact though.
Like all the time.
Life's about just having fun, chilling, taking care of your business, but chilling too.
Aw, man.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do one of these with you, dude.
Now I'm really glad that it lined up the way that it aligned up, because it's just organic that way.
It's a win-win.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. So going back into like everything you got going on. Why do you do the things that you do, or what inspires you to keep going in this field?
I love it, bro. I fucking love it, dog. I love the growing part of it, bro. To be honest, nigga, there ain't nothing like going in a spot with a pack and coming out with cash, my boy. Shit.
Nah, I guess fair
that's
enough.
like a whole other feeling in itself. Like,
fair enough. I feel like
go in there, knock my peas down, nigga. I'm the man, nigga. Shit, you know what it is. It's Vinny with the fire, nigga. They know me. You know me. Shit.
Yeah,
Ask about me.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
I
love that.
And I'm sure it's a lot more rewarding too, and you feel like you earned it a lot more, especially when you've been through the process from the beginning to the end, final product.
I started out with a half zip for $140. Flipped
Ooh.
that to the 200, and it's been a wrap ever since.
It's been a wrap ever since.
Been killing them ever since. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Yo, another thing about VMAC, Vinny.
All of the above, depending what era you hung out with me.
Depending on where he was at when you met him.
You know
Check this out. I know you also have a love for music. You know what I'm saying? And I love your passion for it. You know, here on Spirits of the Streets, we interview artists, and you are an artist, not only in this form, but also in your lyrics and the music that you make, and but you're just an artist and overall. So we giving you your flowers and kudos to you for being that. And that's what we do this for: promote artists, promote passion, promote love. Feel me? So
that's what it's all about.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So creating music.
I can't even tell. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
but
please.
I cannot tell you how many days I just felt down bad. You know what I'm saying? And all I had was this beat, this pen, this pad. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible.
Therapeutic.
Like, when people, when you're going through it or whatever, you don't even have to be going through it. You're just feeling away. And you put it down, and it all fits, you know what I mean? And you show people the shit, and they really are, digging it, It's just, I've written these acapella joints. It's on my SoundCloud. I could shoot you the link or whatever. I haven't posted on that bitch since, years. But I wrote this acapella joint, real touchable thing, and, I performed it. It was one of the fam's backyard get-together, some shit, and someone brought up, "Hey, yo, V, spit that thing that you wrote,
Fire.
And it was a cappella, so it was quiet, you know what I'm saying? And I got that delivery where I could really just, and you're gonna feel it. You know
got
what
the
I mean?
energy.
And fucking,
that's a fact.
Dude, there was this lady, never met her in my life. She must have been, middle-aged, late 30s or some shit. And on the low, she was recording me. I didn't even realize it at the time. And then I had ran into her a year or 2 years later. Didn't even know the lady's name, but she remembered me still, bro. And she told me straight up. She goes, "Oh, you were that guy that did that thing in the backyard that one time." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And she said, "I recorded you. I listen to that every morning while I get ready for work."
What?
I swear, bro. I swear, dog. It's called
Don't know
Let
this
Me Know.
person at all.
Minimal encounters,
Yeah.
And just, she just hit me with it. She's like, I really loved it. I listen to it in the morning before I go to work every morning. And I was like, for real?
Fire.
And she's just like, yeah, like, it really, like, is dope, you know? Like, it really helps me out in my day and shit. And I was like, that's crazy, because that shit helped me out in my day, you know what I mean? So it's like, just to know that people feel how you feel, or they can, like, relate to how you feel, it's like a real big deal, you know? Aside from all the hype and I'm a rapper and shit, like, that's that real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she ain't really
connection.
Yeah, exactly. That's like I could probably tear up if I really sat here and thought about it, you know?
Right. Nah, that's a fact. It's awesome to be able to really touch people with something that you, out of your raw passion and your raw feelings at that time, using it for like therapeutic reasons.
I didn't promote it on her in such a way that I would hope that she would listen to it. Like, she made the decision to listen to it because it touched her that much, you know?
Right.
And it's like, you can't fake something like that, you know? Nothing about anything that I do is ever fake, dog.
She saw the bars that night, went nutty. She's talked about it the whole next day, 3 days a week. Hey, this dude was kicking bars at this party.
Straight
going
up.
nut VMAC.
Straight up. That was pretty wild. That's when I
That's good. That's heartfelt. That's really heartfelt, because it's like, that's why, you know, I consider you an artist. Cuz you got a passion, and you got a certain gift.
And I don't be fucking with no fraudulent bullshit, nigga. You can miss me with that bullshit.
In this game, I feel like there's a lot of that.
Every day, bro. Well, like I said earlier, dude.
In anything.
Like I said earlier, I was 18 thinking I would have all this by 19. You know what I mean?
I've always had this thing. It's either lyrics, words, expressions. Once that shit's in my head, be in for a week, 2 weeks, a month maybe. Then it's on to the next one. And then it's just, my mind works like that.
Yeah, it's just, you're cool. You're a cool guy.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
Cool shit.
No, well, you know, I'm just me, and I do my best to be me. You feel me?
Hey, if something's cool, man, you can't deny it. Shit, I love cool shit.
Don't we all?
Oh, yeah. Shit,
Yo.
That's why you catch my ass drifting one of those little tricycle carts. I don't even know what the fuck they're called. They got like those back wheels or whatever. They're like plastic. My boy lives up here in the hills, bro, up here towards Tehachapi. Bruh, catch your boy drifting in that motherfucker, dog.
Who's drifting in what? I'm sorry.
Bro,
I was dying.
I swear to God, on the video, it doesn't do it no justice, fool, but I swear I was going like 20 miles an hour, bro.
Where? Doing what? Drifting
up
a car?
Yeah, it's like this little trike. Some of them have little motors, but this fool, he lives in the hills, so you don't need no motor. You know
yeah.
And fucking, it's like a low-key like a bicycle wheel in the front, and you kind of pedal it, and as soon as you hit that, bro, there was like this curve. It went down and around like this, a big-ass curve, fool. I was going like 20 miles an hour down that bitch. I had like a motorcycle helmet and shit.
Oh,
but
shit.
That's it, you know?
You were ready for...
And I was fucking, and my boy goes, oh, people eat shit over here, bro. Like, be careful, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't giving a fuck, fool. I was going, and I'm hitting it. And, fool, you gotta hit this first, so that once you get to that curb, then you fucking hit that, and you're just... Bro, killed it, going 20, 22 miles an hour, bro. Everyone else was, like, flipping, eating shit, hitting the bushes.
You stuck it. Damn.
I love that shit.
That was here in Baco?
It's right up here towards, like, Tehachapi, so east of Bakersfield.
Yo, you've taken me to some neighborhoods with some really big houses.
You like that?
That is beautiful. It's dope.
Hey.
Some fire cribs. These people got some money out here. That's just dope.
Yeah, bro.
Beautiful homes.
You gotta sometimes surround yourself with the nicer things, bro, so that you, in turn, we all should strive to, it's not materialistic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want things, but I just want my life to be
a certain
nice,
quality.
Like that, the quality of it,
Yeah.
I just like nice shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, because, it doesn't matter how long you lived, and I say this all the time. It doesn't matter how long you lived if the life that you live, you didn't live it,
Right.
Right.
That happiness.
With
that
value,
joy.
with that joy, with that whatever really meant to you.
Exactly. Some people got a fucked up view of the shit.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I mean, like I said, I was 18 going on hoping I'd have all this shit by 19. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, you know?
Yeah.
Per se.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you knew what you wanted.
Exactly. And I thought I was going to get it, like, right then, you know? But it's like, come on, G.
The process.
Even, you know? Shit. You got to...
Can you talk a little bit about that process, about you kind of, you know, going through those trials and tribulations with everything?
Yeah, bro. I mean, sales have always been good, so I was always getting it on that. But then once I tried to start, like, the whole growing aspect, it's just like, my first grow, let me think. Well, my first grow that I told you, I fried them to death. That was like 3 bands right there. And I didn't get nothing, fool.
Fuck.
And then
back to the drawing board.
I didn't even grow again for like another 3 years or so.
Oh, it hit. That was a hit, and you're like...
I was like hella, you know, I hate to use the word depressed, but I probably was depressed.
Yeah.
I'm just
real.
Really, like,
it's real.
Optimistic guy. I don't like labeling my shit like that, but...
Yeah, giving it more power.
Thinking about it, it was probably some sort of level of that. I was still getting it, so it wasn't like I was fucking living under a rock or no shit like that, but...
Right.
It still sucked. And then, but the very next time, I was like, you know what, I'm going to be more serious about it. I already knew all the budget and how much it was exactly going to cost and for all the months for electricity and everything, you know. And I ended up, I think I spent, well, I had all the equipment already, but with the bills, and I bought like a tent, which was fucking, dude, don't ever buy no fucking tent if you're growing inside your house already, bro.
Gems.
Just because the walls are already sealed, what do you need a tent for? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I think I was in it for like another 3 bands, and then I ended up making like 5 back that time.
Oh, wow.
Did another one. Then I fucking hit like 2. It was only a small 2-lighter, but I was always able to get top dollar for my shit. So I think the next time I got 6 bands, and then I set up another little 4-lighter. Which was going cool. The 4-lighter was cool, but my partner fucking... See, that's one thing motherfuckers gotta understand, bro. You don't just want to be partnering up with just any old dude, you know? Like, they gotta know everything that it all entails. How much work, how much money, like, how much you expect out of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That all has to be on the table before you pull the plug. But see, me always being, like, real optimistic and energetic and hopeful about it. And I was hungry, fool.
You wanted it.
I was just like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. All my partnerships ended up fucking up. But I don't even talk to any of them now.
Did you learn from them?
Hella, bro. You cannot hit me with no fuckery now.
Yeah.
At all. Like,
you kind of know what to...
If you about that fuckery, you won't even catch me around you, nigga. Like, at all.
I feel it.
And that shit sounds like people are like, oh, well, they're my boys or they're this. Yeah, we'll see, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll see. Give it like 3 or 5 years, bro. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
because this is a marathon. This ain't just a little race.
Exactly. Like, you got to at least tell yourself, like, yo, if you're going to invest all this money, you at least need to do it for 3 or 5 years. Like, that's just off top.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
We're in it to make. Oh, what did old boy from Fraser say?
Fraser
Park. Shout out Fraser Park. Fucking Jason.
What did he say?
This nigga said, he said, oh, well, you grow for pay, but I grow for play. So there's 2 different, you know what I'm saying? You got to run that money up if you're going to.
There's levels to it.
Do you want to grow for play or you want to grow for pay, my boy? Like,
what
there's
some
serious shit you got to ask yourself, you know?
Yeah.
It's all in the game.
It's all in the game. What do you think about the whole weed industry now? The as far as like dispensaries.
Shit's getting fucked up, son. Shit. Bro, my boy, he's like...
What do they tax out here? I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
What do they tax out here for weed? Like if you're not a
like
medical
for
patient.
Or?
Yeah, you're like not a yeah.
I think eighths are capping at like $25-$30 for some fire, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you find much better weed on the streets than you would in any of those little bags that you get from the fucking, you know. I know some growers that grow way better than some of the shit I be finding in these bags from like the LA dispensaries or whatever, like the name brand shit.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be knowing a lot of that shit is light dep, bro.
What? Okay, so what is some?
Niggas be paying 68 for light dep.
What is some good brands
horrible
to look for then?
Oh, see, I be telling my boys, but see, it's just different in Baco. Like, we just get our money and stay out the way. Like,
oh, okay.
These fools in LA got all their Instagrams and shit, whatever. They got all their packaging. Out here, like, you kind of just make a name for yourself, and people just know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like a huge thing, but none of us are making M's.
Yeah.
You know, but we're still, like, getting our shit done. A lot of weed growers have families and shit, you know?
Right,
Kids and shit.
Whole thing. No, I feel you. I feel that. So it's kind of like it's cringe for you to see these herbs that they put into these nice bags with these nice designs.
And low key, but then why would you hate on them, you know? I ain't hating on no nigga getting it. Like,
right.
I just need to get my shit in some bags. That's it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
If anything, peep game and fucking do your shit. Put your little twist on it, you know?
Yep.
That's really all
that's the realest thing. Dropping gems right there, because it is important to grow with the times, to grow with the industry, whatever you're in, whatever you're doing.
Oh, straight up. Because, I mean, if you do your research, I mean, any average person would know this, but the S&P 500, which is, you know, like Fortune 500 companies on the stocks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's 3, 4, 5 companies every year, just the top companies all the time. Like, that shit is constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, it's new companies that are on top, you know?
Right.
Why? Because there was some new shit that these old companies just ain't caught up to yet, you know? So it's like, you kind of got to do like Too Short and get in where you fit in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Find your little space and just run it up.
Run it the fuck up.
Hey, and you ain't a player until you do something that no one else can do, nigga.
That's a
fact. Then you're a player, and that's when you run it up.
Fire.
Straight up.
Fire.
That's what a player is, dog. Someone that could do shit that no one else could do. That's when you're a player.
That's awesome. Dropping gems on there.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
That's the VMAC right there.
Ooh, we got VMAC out. I'm glad we could tap into that a little bit today. You feel me? You know, we got some work to get to. You feel me? I'm gonna help him with some, you know, things around here, and just kind of get my hands dirty a little bit. I'm cool on that too. You could leave that on top of Nah, but yo, is there anything else you think that we haven't kind of touched on that you kind of want to bring up before we wrap this up?
Should have thought about this.
Nah, yeah. No, I know, but I just in the moment seems more organic. You feel me? No pressure. It's like, and I hate when people say that. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say that no more. No pressure.
How do I say this? I just wish people would stop for just 1 second and just try to put themselves in other people's shoes, bro. And just really, like, stop hating on niggas, dude. Like, we're all under one sun, bro. Like, we're different colors and different voices or whatever, but we're in this shit together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish people would actually, like, realize that shit, you know?
Facts.
Straight up.
Love more.
Shit would be way easier if that was the case, like. You know, like, that shit's fucking up. That shit's fucking with our country, bro. And if we don't fucking straighten the fuck up, bro, we could easily get into some serious, like, World War III type of a shit. I mean, you got fucking China, obviously. They got like 1 billion motherfuckers over there, so that's just numbers. You got North Korea, who train relentlessly, bro. They're way tougher than any motherfucker that any of us know. Just the average Korean. They're all in the military, fool.
Yeah.
You know, you got fucking Vladimir Putin in Russia and shit. These niggas are not, like, they will kill a reporter, not just in secret. They'll hang this nigga out front of his own house. Like, these motherfuckers are not playing, bro. And, like, all this bread that fucking our economy, bro, like, just how our fucking society is. Like, we just got soft, fool.
Yeah, I feel it.
Americans are, like, hella soft. We're just, like, fucking worried about all the wrong shit.
Literally.
And it's, like, until we really, like, figure out what the fuck we're standing for, like, we're just inching closer and closer to this different type of society, bro, that we're not even ready for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, straight up.
That's deep.
Yeah, bro, because once fucking our economy is capitalistic, right?
Facts.
But if you really do some digging, you'll realize there's a few people that own pretty much everything, bro. Like, if you look into the news stations and the newspapers and all that shit, I forget this nigga's name, but there's, like, one fool that pretty much owns, like, all that shit. So once these people own pretty much everything, then capitalism is going to become obsolete because they don't need that shit anymore because they own everything, you know what I'm saying? So after that happens, there's only a few different type of societies that there could even be, dog. Which one, obviously the best would be utopian society, where everything is wonderful and it just works fluid.
In abundance, like the world that we should be living in, yeah. Because,
exactly. But most likely what will happen, it would be a dystopia.
Right.
Which is a fucking, you can look this up, dog.
I don't like cats very much.
Oh, sorry about that. Beans, get. Hey, technically, this is her yard, man.
I love cats. Because I love all animals, but just, I don't trust cats.
Also, there's fucking anarchy can happen, which most likely not, because, like I said, we're a bunch of softies. There could be, like, a socialist society, but that could also be, like, that can lean two different types of ways.
Right, right.
And how it's going, we're most likely headed to a dystopian society, bro. Whether it be, 10 years or 50 years from now, bro. I'm thinking it's more closer than you think.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what our forefathers fought against. But it's like people are getting dead every single day, but it's like we're just fighting each other. We're not fighting the right people. Like, we're killing ourselves, you know?
And I was one of my buddies, Reggie Rags. Shout out Reggie Rags. He opens my mind up to politics a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Opens my views to things because, like, there is something going on, but there is something we can do about it. If everybody gets informed and makes the right choices together, we can definitely change our future. And maybe it's too late.
That shit takes everybody every single day.
Literally.
And that's what we're not doing.
And that's why I love that you said just stop. Everyone just stop for a second.
Just, like, realize, like, bro, we all got struggles. We all get angry. We all get sad. We all fucking, Dude, get these niggas off these pills, bro. Because these pills are fucking up everyone. Old, young, black, white. And these companies are making a killing, dog.
It's scary.
Bro, these companies are making billions of dollars a year, and their patients are going bankrupt. So they're literally taking people for everything they got. And we ain't doing, and they got senators paid off. They got Republican senators paid for, and the senators are the ones voting for the laws. See, because before fucking George Bush, a private company or a corporation couldn't donate funds to campaigns. That was, like, against the law because obviously they have motives.
Exactly.
But once George Bush Jr. came through, he passed this shit about they're called super PACs, PAC. I don't actually know what that means, but through being a super PAC, they can now donate hella money to campaigns. Like when Hillary Clinton was going on, dude, this bitch made like 20 M's just giving speeches, bro. She would get, I worked out the math, it was like $250,000 a speech, bro. that this bitch was banking.
This bitch.
Off of super PACs. I swear to God, fool. So what do you
And
like?
then certain companies wanted to say certain things and get them to go a certain way because everybody's looking to pay their way to make more money and more money and more money and chase more.
Gnarly, bro. She had to fucking erase all of her emails and shit. What was that about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, she left those boys hanging out in Iraq and shit. They got, you know, just horrible shit. They made a movie about that, I think.
I wonder what it's called.
Fuck, I'm sorry I'm giving you guys half information, but there actually is a movie out there based on that story. I forget what it's called. Fuck, I'm usually the one to be like, hey, where's your,
what's up,
come
dude?
on, man, give her a little pat. It's Beans. She's a she.
I fuck with Beans. I fuck with you.
She usually doesn't even like love like that.
Encounters myself with cats. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't trust you, baby.
She usually doesn't
it's
even
not that I don't like
people.
you, baby. I just don't trust you, baby. It's not, you feel me?
Hey, I vouch for her, dog.
That's what's up. All right. Bet that up.
But yeah, man, just look into that shit. Fucking, the politics is serious. Fuck, we just left hella guns and weapons in Iraq. We were watching that.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Hella, like
it's
you
nuts.
couldn't even fathom how much weapons we left over there.
But the thing is, look at this. Ever since humans have been alive, since we've been here, we've just always been at war. We've just have always been very savage towards each other.
Yep, that's real.
That's how we've always been. But now there's
as
so
far
much
back as recorded history. That's
before
been
anything, before anything, and it's always
crazy.
History. Repeat. It's always been that way. Some made up history. Some whatever. Some things they don't tell you.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think now we're at a place where we're a lot more conscious to the things that we're doing, and we don't want to. And we're a lot more advanced with technology. You feel me?
I love you though.
She's trying to be on us.
You want to be famous too, huh, Beans?
Hell yeah, that's a fact. No, but with that being said, bro, thank you for opening up and just kind of sharing some thoughts with us. You feel me?
Bro.
I got stoned. Thank you for growing this and that. Smoking that joint.
Yeah, man. Me? Thanks for fucking having me. Thanks for helping me out, dog.
That worked
out seriously, bro.
Of course. I came here just to, to work. At the end of the day, I'm here to work. You feel me? I'm putting in work, and I'm glad that, we can do this too, because this is work for me as well.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
However I can get it, we get it. We gonna get it.
Hey, one more thought for everybody that doesn't know the difference between 1 million and 1 billion.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
Ooh, let me see.
If you were to spend $100,000 a day. Come on, G. Just guess, and then you could pull out the calculator.
No, listen
just
to me.
guess real quick, and then
okay,
pull it out.
Okay, let me guess.
100,000 a day.
100,000.
All right. How long would it take to spend $1 billion? 100,000 a day, bro. How long would it take? Just guess, and then you could pull it up.
Too much. Way never. You would never. You. I don't know.
Like days, months, years.
Nah, that's
centuries.
I would say that definitely 2, 3, 4 lifetimes.
Okay, you're over guessing.
I would have.
Hey, out there, guess real quick
wealth,
before you fucking look at it.
$1 billion. $1
billion.
Generational wealth.
$100,000 a day.
And then 100,000 a day. Okay,
so each week you would spend $700,000. So each month you would spend 28. No. You'd spend millions each month, bro. Just guess real quick, like a realistic guess.
I don't know.
It would take 28 years.
28 years.
100,000 a day, bro. If you had 1 M, it would only take you like a month and a half to spend.
If you have that much money, you have that much expenses a day.
You'll be surprised at what people's guesses were. I think mine was like 5 years at first, or 3 years. I'll be like, yeah,
nah, but
like
I'm thinking
2-3 years.
I'm thinking, you see me
28 years.
Me, I don't know. It's just me in my head, like lavish living. You're having a crazy life. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely 100,000.
Yeah, you could go broke quick.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
100,000 a day would take 28 years.
Like, that's crazy.
Bro,
Damn,
and then Tesla.
That's my life right now.
Or Jeff Bezos just raked in like 1 point some trillion in 1 year.
He went into space.
Bro,
He says, "Y'all, I'm rich as fuck.
you.
I'm gonna dip into the space real quick, and I'm about to
Hey, this thing only be up there for like 15 minutes and back down.
look around.
Yeah.
Come down.
Not even that long.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But
So everybody, get your money up. Feel me? Get informed. You know, get educated and do.
hey, it's
do
all
something
love,
good.
man.
Do
Y'all
something
stay
good.
up, all right?
Hey, yo, another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. You feel me? We got the outdoor setup. We pulling up anywhere, wherever. We get it in. Thank you for having me. Thank you for doing this.
Always, man.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all that. Bless
Y'all
up.
take care.